Today I have a tutorial to show how to lay out box panels for a package in the event that you can't obtain, for whatever reason, a package die line from your printer. So I have some box dimensions, panel dimensions that we received from a supplier in centimeters. So I'm going to lay out these dies according to this, and I'm going to show you how I would do that. Need to switch to centimeters, and I'm going to just do like 150 by 50. CMYK high. And my first panel is 30.2 wide by, the height is here 30 centimeters high. So I go to my first panel, and in my swatch panel I usually use an obvious color like magenta for the stroke and no fill, 1 point stroke width, and then I have the dimensions for 4 panels, and the width of the 2 side panels is just a little bit smaller. 2 are wider and 2 are more narrow. So I'm just going to step this. I'm going to set my cursor key to the width of the panel I just created, 30.2, and step it. I use the option and the arrow. So there are my 4 box panels, and the 2 interior panels, side panels, are 20.3 centimeters wide. So I'm just going to go to my calculator, and the width of the one is 30.2 minus 20.3, 9.9. So I'm going to set my cursor value for 9.9, and these 2 side panels need to be more narrow. I'm going to adjust my artboard, use the artboard tool, and bring it in a little. And that's my basic layout for the box. And then I'm just going to take my direct selection arrow key, and I just shift select these 2 top stroke, and I'm going to go up. I just hit the arrow key to copy it, option arrow. Actually, I don't want it out that far. I'm going to do 1 centimeter. I'll just go up 2, and I'll pull this one out too. I'll copy that, just that stroke. And I'm going to move this whole thing. I'm just going to set some dimensions for approval by the client before I lay out this entire box, because there's been some back and forth with this. And then I'm going to select these lines, and I'm just going to put like a small arrow using my stroke palette, and I have my options turned on, and I'm just going to put an arrow on either side of these lines. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger, 150, and that should be good. And then I'm just going to put my values here. This is 30.2 centimeters. This is 20.3 centimeters. And this is 30 centimeters. just check the dimensions here. 30.2 by 30. Same here. And then this one, 20.3 by 30. 20.3 by 30. And I think I understood this length, width, height, these measurements correctly from her, but I'm just going to make sure I get approval. So I'm just going to save this. Outer box panel 1 as an Illustrator, and then I'll export it as a PDF. And you can use the high resolution. I always use the high resolution when it's just simple lines, simple graphics, because it doesn't really affect the file size that much. And that's pretty much it. How you create box panels, a die line for box panels when you don't have an actual die line and all you have are measurements. Please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.